Hey everyone, it's Ryan here. So I've just finished watching Raw from last night, and for weeks they were building up the Kurt Angle's dirty little secret or whatever they've gone with. And then for last night's Raw they had him come clean. Loads of people had it was like he had a secret lover. He was announcing his retirement, which I don't get why you have to come clean about a retirement. Um, the best possible outcome could have been like, oh, I could be a general manager, but I can still become an active competitor, like kind of hiding the fact that he can't wrestle when he actually can. Um, but they decided to go down the line of he had a hookup with someone several years ago, and just by coincidence, he has a son who happens to work in WWE, and that son happens to be Jason Jordan. I I don't get WWE in 2017. Uh, we've had some amazing moments like the rise of Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, um, Jinder Mahal becoming WWE champion. I know some people are still a bit either pissed off or think it's stupid or whatever. They've kind of gone down the route of the Great Khali with him. Like, he's from India, so he's superior to America, and now they've got the Punjabi prison match, which that's literally just Great Khali in a nutshell. Um, Whereas that Great Khali was more "bruh" than saying words. It's literally Jinder Mahal is if Great Khali could actually say words properly, uh, then that's what it'd be. But if he could speak English properly, um, but yeah, and then we had yeah, because Chad Gable started doing a couple of singles matches, and everyone's like, "Oh, where's Jason Jordan? That's a bit weird." Like, he came out within 1 week, then he didn't. Yeah, turns out this is what they're doing with him. I guess it's like some big push for Jason Jordan, but downside we haven't got American Alpha yet. Another team that's now split up. That's been six this year, I think. We're down to like 7 tag teams, as I can remember, and like three of them are only like serious because we have heel champions, and there's only like one serious face contender tag team for each one. For SmackDown, we've got um, Usos, New Day, Breezango, more doing skits and stuff. Ascension have been pretty much dead in the water ever since they came up to the like for about 2 years now. Um, Primo and Epico, but they might be on their way out soon, and obviously they're not going anywhere. And then Hype Bros, which I guess are on the verge of splitting up because they're sort of doing that whole "you threw me out the battle royal. Well, there's every man for himself. Oh, well, I don't like you anymore" type thing. I thought we were bros, bro, and all that shit. And then on Raw, we have Sheamus and Cesaro, the Hardys, the only face team, by the way, the Club, and the Revival. Because Enzo and Cass are split, the Golden Truth are split. The only face team left are the Hardy Boys. I guess you can say Heath Slater and Rhino, but it's just been more, they're focused on Heath, and they really haven't done like a going towards the tag title scene, if you know what I mean, ever since coming up. Like, I say since coming up, since coming to Raw, they were attacked backstage by Braun during one of Braun's rampages. And then Heath has had a couple of matches involving The Miz, and now they didn't show up this week. But yeah, like I said, there's not that many tag teams left because Enzo and Cass split, and the Golden Truth split. And you sort of need to like build these other teams or at least make new ones, and it's just a bit ridiculous. But anyway, before I go on about the tag team situation, yeah, it's weird. I don't get why they're doing this. It didn't work in, was it 2007, where Vince went to kill himself off, and obviously because of the Benoit thing, they had to bring him back. Literally, they're killing him off to announce he had an illegitimate son who was going to take over the business. And yeah, that fell apart. And obviously, because their original plan didn't work, they then went with the Hornswoggle, and that went to shit. I just don't see why they're doing this again. It's 2017. It's Kurt Angle. And, like, if it's Vince, then sure, whatever, because he's fucking weird as it is anyway. But the fact is Kurt Angle, an Olympian, happily married, with kids, and then to go, oh, I have another son, and my whole family's fine with it. Look, it's Jason Jordan. It's just like, really? It's like, this is not going to work. It'll give him a bit of a push, then it'll go downhill. Then we'll just have that moment where, hey, remember when Jason Jordan was revealed as Kurt Angle's son? Remember how that did nothing for him? Because it won't. It will give him, like, maybe a title shot. Like, maybe Kurt will be favoring him in some way a little bit. Like, push him towards the title. It's like, hey, do you want to contend for this title? Why not? But yeah, I just don't see this working. It's generally a stupid idea. Like I said, 2017's been a strange year for WWE. Jinder Mahal becoming champion, Samoa Joe becoming a contender for the Universal Championship. Braun Strowman is literally probably the best thing about Raw, or the best thing about WWE full stop. They've just recently cancelled Talking Smack, which is stupid of them. Like, Talking Smack pretty much remade The Miz's career, managed to develop some characters that didn't really do much on the show. Like, it gave Baron Corbin a bit of character, because before it used to just be, I was a big guy and I just don't like you because you're small. But when he's on there, he actually like comes across as just like, yeah, I'm a big guy. I'll just do big things. I'm like expected to do big things. I was superior in this sport. I'm going to be superior in WWE. Blah blah blah, and all this stuff. So yeah, my genuine reaction to this whole Jason Jordan as Kurt's son, completely ridiculous. It's not going to work. I don't know why they've done it. Like, yeah, for all that build to go, oh, hey, look, Jason Jordan's my son. Like, why is it, like, if he's proud to be his son, why was it kept as a little secret and he had to come clean? It's just like, it's really stupid. And everyone was going more Chad Gable, which would have been understandable because they have a similar background. Chad Gable, wrestling background, also being an Olympian, sort of makes sense. But yeah, it's just completely stupid. I'm not saying I hope to see it just die straight away. Like, I would like to see something come out of it, but it just won't. But that is my thought on the whole Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan thing. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I shall see you in the next one.